Nate Diaz versus Georges St-Pierre, a matchup that on paper looks like a mismatch, but the moment you actually think about it, the moment you actually consider what Nate Diaz brings to any fight regardless of opponent, it becomes one of the most intriguing simulations you can run in UFC 4. Georges St-Pierre is the most complete fighter welterweight has ever produced. Full stop. The man retired undefeated at 170, came back years later and won the middleweight title in his first fight back. His wrestling is Olympic level. His striking evolved from functional to genuinely dangerous over the course of his career. His cardio was almost inhuman. 5 rounds fights where GSP looked fresher in round 5 than most fighters looked in round 1. He was relentless, disciplined, and almost impossible to finish because he combined physical dominance with an intelligence that told him exactly when to push and when to conserve. He is the blueprint for what a complete mixed martial artist looks like. And then there's Nate Diaz, and this is where it gets interesting, because Nate Diaz is the kind of fighter who makes every simulation, every matchup, every prediction harder than it should be. He has no quit in him, none. He took Conor McGregor, a man who was dismantling everyone at that point, and submitted him in the second round when nobody gave him a chance. He has elite level boxing, a Stockton jab that has broken more game plans and more than people give it credit for, and a submission game built on grassy jitsu foundation that has finished fighters at the highest level. His cardio matches GSP's in terms of durability. Diaz does not slow down and does not break, does not stop walking forward no matter what is happening around him. The problem for Diaz in this simulation is the wrestling. GSP's takedowns are not just effective, they are suffocating. He doesn't take you down and let you back up. He takes you down and makes the next 4.5 minutes of your life as uncomfortable as possible. And Diaz, for all his toughness and for all his submission threat from his back, has been taken down and controlled before. A healthy GSP pressing Diaz against the fence, grinding him down, mixing in strikes in the clinch. That is very difficult night for anyone at welterweight. But Diaz standing in front of GSP on the feet is a different conversation entirely. GSP was never a one-punch finisher. He was a volume striker, a pressure striker, a man who accumulated damage over time. Diaz can absorb that kind of output and keep coming. And if GSP gets comfortable on the feet for even a moment, Diaz has the timing and the chin to make him pay. Nate Diaz versus Georges St-Pierre. Grit and submission. Danger against the most complete welterweight of all time. In this simulation, only one man's game plan survives contact.